Hey y'all, welcome back to She Black and She Hungry. Today I am making a cabbage salad with some chickpeas. So the first thing I'm doing is tossing my chickpeas into the air fryer, shaking them up with some olive oil and getting those going. I'm setting the air fryer to 400 for 7 minutes and then letting that do what it does. After that, to go with the salad, I am making some cornbread and I'm just using a box of Jiffy. I am not making it from scratch, so I recommend that you follow the instructions on the back of the box, which is just to add an egg, some milk, and stir it up. I usually add some honey to mine just to make it a little bit sweeter, and I use oat milk because I don't like dairy products in most of my things. So, personal choice, do whatever makes you happy. After mixing that up, I also added a little bit of olive oil just to give it the consistency that I like. Don't ask me to explain it, it's just what I do. Do what makes you happy. Okay? After that, we do what I hope everyone does, and we lined our pan with foil and then we sprayed it down so that the cornbread doesn't stick. So once we sprayed it down, all I did was literally just pour the cornbread in there, shake it out so that the cornbread batter was even and didn't have any bubbles in it. I don't know if you need to actually do this, but it's something that my mom does, so it's something that I do too. From there, we pop it in the oven and move on to making the dressing for our cabbage salad. We use mayo as the base. I didn't have a whole lot left, so I just used what I had left in the jar. Please measure from the heart and what feels right. So after that, added a little bit of olive oil, some toasted sesame oil for flavor, and then some sriracha again for flavor, and just add a little bit of heat to it. Again, don't ask me why. This is just how I make it, okay? Then we add lemon juice, not a whole lot, just a little bit. About a capful is what I used. Next up is the Dijon mustard, and again, this is something that I had in the fridge, and I don't have a whole lot of it, so I had to tap it on the counter a few times. Y'all know how it is, so measure from the heart, like I said, and then we add our seasoning. So I started with the garlic powder because that goes in absolutely everything I make, followed by a little bit of cumin, which adds a little bit of depth of flavor, at least I think it does. Not a whole lot on that because it is pretty strong, and then some black pepper. I recommend getting the pre-ground stuff, but we have a grinder because that's what my husband likes and he thinks it's fancy, so that's what we got. That's what I'm using. After that, I also added a little bit of honey to kind of balance everything out, and again, add a little bit of depth of flavor. And then we get to mixing. We stir it up, and once it's something cohesive, we just set it to the side and we move on to cutting everything up. So I added an onion because that's what I had, and a quarter of red cabbage because, again, that is what I had. We use what's in the kitchen. So add that to the dressing, get it all incorporated together, and then after that, I just fried an egg because we like eggs around these parts. So not going to show you that. Y'all know how to fry eggs. I like ours over easy, so that's what I did. As you can see, I also took the cornbread out of the oven, and then once they were done, I added the chickpeas back to the cabbage salad, mixed that up, and that was the whole thing. It was a really good lunch, so I highly recommend it if you want something quick and healthy. And yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed this, for sure, like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things. Bye.